Welcome back. It's always great to see our friend Travis Burks from Price Cutter. And you know what this reminds me of? 'Tis the season for grilling.
I totally agree. Thanks for everything you brought in today.
Well, yeah, you're welcome. I think it's time to let Mother Nature know that spring's here and summer's
Thank
approaching.
you.
And so hopefully today she hears us.
I hope so.
It's not
Hello.
the typical pre-summer weather we have for sure.
I know.
So I thought today we would introduce and remind people of all the options we have as far as burgers go.
Yeah.
They're all pre-made that really all you do is pick them up and throw them on the grill.
That sure
Very
makes
simple.
it nice, doesn't it?
I've bought these many times
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's so easy. I don't have to make them.
Perfect size, too,
Yeah.
right?
Saves a lot of time, and that's
Yeah.
usually the plan. So we could start down there on the end. We've got a couple of options as far as frozen burgers go with the Best Choice brand, with the Angus burger, and then just the regular 8515, which is kind of like a ground round.
Yeah.
Frozen patty, great. Just take those. You could cook them from frozen. The Johnsonville brat grillers. So basically that's a bratwurst. It's put into a patty so there's no skin. Those are fun, something different. You know, you could take one of those and put it with a burger and have a little bit of both.
That
So you could
sounds
have a
good.
brat patty and a beef patty together on one burger.
I would do that.
Yum, yeah.
I'd make them like a double.
Yeah.
Like a double. Yeah, throw some bacon on there and go from there. Some other stuff here that we have towards the front are just pre-made patties, so like a ground chuck, which would be like an 80-20.
Right.
85-15, which would be ground round. We also carry them in a 10-pack, so like we call that a family size. So if you're having a big gathering,
That's
you
perfect.
could get a couple of those and grill those up and have them all you want.
Yeah.
Also with the bacon cheddar, this is an infused patty, which is really nice because everything's already in there.
Yeah, that is good.
You know, it's just less things you gotta, you can add to a burger where it's so big you can hardly get your mouth on it.
I know.
Well, I was
So-
just thinking about a new
Absolutely.
challenge we should do, Kelly.
What's that?
We should buy one of these 10-packs and make one giant burger out of it and see if we can get like in the Guinness Book of World
Oh, you
Records.
That's
think
a great
so?
idea.
Yeah, and see
We
if
could
it'll
do that.
stack.
Yeah. And then try to put our mouth around it.
It's a great idea. Some other options we carry is this is like an organic grass-fed grind. So
Oh,
for
nice.
people that have some kind of health issues, maybe they can't eat all the things that are out there. Those are options for those. So it comes in like a ground sirloin, so a 93, and then an 85, which would be roundish, ground round.
Lots of options.
Yeah, lots of options. Again, going on down the line here, fully cooked brats, so those are already done. All you have to do is warm those, throw them on the grill, roll them around, and
Yeah.
they're
My
done.
husband likes to get some of those on the grill, too.
Get you a couple of keto buns and throw
Our
those on
director
there.
Shannon is freaking out over the pepper jack cheese brats. She had no idea you had them.
Now,
Yeah.
that's something that's fairly new to
Okay.
our market. So if you get a chance, you see those, pick them up and grab them. They are actually really good. And they're not spicy. It's just more of a flavor than
Okay.
anything.
I love
Very
it.
good.
Fresh brats, there's such a long line of varieties and choices for that. So whatever you prefer, if you want to cook them from scratch, you could do that. Sides to go with it, guys chips is always, again, another option.
Yes.
You know, swing
Love
by the dairy department, grab you some
So
Highland
Trav, last week you brought guys chips, and then I got called out on Twitter for not knowing guys. I apologize. Can we open at least one bag to let me try?
Absolutely.
And
I didn't
where's
wanna
the-
see.
I
Yeah, we're
try
gonna have
this.
these with. I'm gonna make up some burgers here, so
I'm gonna get
you can do
this,
those for
Trav.
that. And while you're doing that, I do
Brought
want.
my favorite dips. here.
Yeah, I do want to talk about. This is something that's coming down the pipeline. We have this in the works. It'll be here, and it's made by Honeysuckle. It's a bacon cheddar turkey patty.
Yum.
Wait, let me see. So there's cheddar in there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
already in there, and I've prepared some today, so we'll make some up
Okay,
here,
good.
and then you can.
Here, Kyle, I'm gonna
Sit
open
that
this.
off
what you
there,
think
yes.
about it.
There we go.
There we go.
All right, now what I love about these guys chips is they're substantial. They don't break off in the dip, Jer.
That's
just it.
important.
They don't break off in the dip. I
They're the
love that.
dip chip, right?
French onion is my absolute favorite.
I agree, and it goes
Mine
on
too,
everything.
Jeremy. I could eat
Absolutely.
that whole thing.
Let's race.
See what you can get done the fastest.
So Trav, what are you making? Which patties have you brought for us
Okay,
to try?
so what I brought today is this one here that I'm preparing here is the bacon cheddar turkey.
Oh.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, and you'll notice it didn't, size-wise, still the same.
Yep.
Didn't shrink up, shrivel, or anything.
Okay.
And then this one here that we're doing is that bacon cheddar burger
Ooh.
that's there. in
So
the
Kyle, I'll
front.
let you pick which one you want. Do you want turkey or
Why
the
don't we
burger?
just cut it so we can
Oh, that's
try
a great
some?
You know,
idea.
here, we
Yeah.
can just cut them
I saw
out.
that
There's a
knife.
knife right there if
Yeah,
you want
yeah,
to grab
yeah.
that. We'll throw some.
This is addictive.
Isn't it
We'll
so
throw
good?
these tomatoes on there. I do have.
Oh, I love it.
I do have onion. Do you want onion on there?
Yes.
Okay. A little red onion.
Please.
And I know, Jeremy, I know that you do like this, the sweet heat peppers. I do have some back
Do you?
there.
Oh my God,
Right
Kelly,
there.
have you tried these yet?
No, and I want to try
Oh
those.
my! I've
So we'll
gone through
throw
a
a
whole
few-
jar of
Will you
these.
get that open? I want to try one of those.
We'll throw a few onions.
Oh
on
gosh!
there.
No,
And
strike
again,
out.
all I've put on here is mayonnaise. If you want something else, let me know and I'll throw it
You
on
want
there.
some
Do you want
sriracha on there?
I may
sriracha?
throw some sriracha on too.
Okay.
Though. But I want you to try one of these, Cal.
Okay.
I don't have a fork.
I'm
Sorry.
just going to pick it up.
There's a fork right here.
Oh, there we have forks right there. I
That's a
love them
knife,
because
but-
they're not too hot. They're just.
They're just perfect, I think.
Okay, let's hold these up to the camera.
put it together.
Is that put together now, Trav?
Okay, here's one.
As much as you want, unless you want to add
And then
anything
we're gonna
else
hold that
to
one,
it.
Cal. I'll hold this
Yeah.
one.
We'll put this
Look
on
at
there.
this.
Okay.
And then
gosh.
you can add, again, with the, you get Reese's potato
Like
salad.
right in front of yours. Ooh, they look about the same. That's a little bit bigger burger that you have.
I love them,
Hey,
though.
you start at the front of the store, the deli. You got the Reese's potato salad there that you could grab too.
Oh,
Throw
so
that on,
put
put that on your plate.
Open that up, Jared. Open that up.
Basically, today's just about summer meals, and I think that's like I said, the more we do that, maybe Mother Nature will hear us and we'll get that warmer
I'm hoping
weather.
so. I'm so ready. I
Be
know
nice to go.
everybody is,
Yep.
you know.
So
Travis.
you
Got it,
swing by
though.
the deli, get your sides that you need, stop by the meat shop, grab all the other extras, the dairy department for your
Yeah.
dips.
This is my favorite. Can I
Right.
move this? I'm going to move this down now so we can.
Now, which one is that? Because
You
you
want
have
something to dip that
several
out
of
of?
those. Is that the
That was just
homemade?
original.
Oh, that's original. Oh, we've got the cookies.
Oh, we got
up
the
front.
cookies
Yes.
up front too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then cookies. Here, I can grab those for you.
Okay.
I'm eating.
Oh, I really like these. They aren't
Aren't
even
they
hot
good?
at all.
I know. They're so good.
Those are so great. I would add those on my burger, or how else do you? Oh, you can't talk. Never mind.
So take a.
You just
Can you
go
use
right
those
in.
on
Oh,
our
thank
plates?
you.
You're welcome.
That's a whole meal right there.
The cookies, by the way, are insanely good.
Yeah, I
They are
can
good.
smell how good they
They
were.
bake them fresh in the bakery.
Oh my gosh, Travis, this tastes like summer.
This is so big. How am I going to eat this? I don't think
You have
I'm
to
gonna-
smash it down a little
Oh,
bit.
is
Oh,
that how
smash
you do
it.
it? Smash
Yeah.
it down.
Now, Travis, these are my keto buns.
Those are the keto buns.
Oh,
By the way-
oh, okay,
Yep.
good.
They have these, and I stock up every time I see them. If you look in the bread aisle, they have keto bread, keto hamburger buns, and keto
Yeah, which are these
hot dog buns.
These here. So you got.
Oh wait, down here, yes.
Yeah, the hamburger
great.
buns as well as
Get
the.
these because these are what I get.
hot
Look for
dog
the
buns.
black label that says keto really bright. They are the best things keto I've tasted. And I've ordered a lot of different kinds over the years. The
Those are really
hands
good.
down the best.
They are good. I agree.
Really good.
That's why we like to use them.
Yeah.
Oh my
absolutely.
gosh, this is so good.
Hey,
What
Jeremy,
now?
what do you
Yes.
think of those guys' chips?
I love them.
Hey.
Again,
I'm a
there's
huge fan now.
several
guys,
varieties,
guys,
and,
meet
and there's
Jeremy.
the snack mix that goes with it as well.
Oh, the snack mix.
Snack mix here.
Oh my gosh, producer Jake said he just bought some the other day. Of the snack mix. I'm
Like
sorry,
I said,
I'm
I keep
spitting
that.
everywhere.
I keep that around. So as well as all these options, there's also, we've talked about this before, the seafood burgers. We talk about seafood
Yeah.
2 times a week is good for you. So if you get the same burgers that are out there,
Yeah.
you could also, it's going to be that season where the service counters, they'll start making their own burgers.
All right.
Oh yeah.
And they're different flavors that they think are best for their
Yeah.
area. So make sure you check those out and
Awesome. Thanks.
Get
Thanks
ready for summer.
breakfast.
You're
We're
welcome.
Ready for
So
summer.
good.
Yes, we
You're
are.
welcome.
Okay, Trev, thank you. We'll be
bet,
back.
thank you.
Stay right there. We've got some eating to do right here. Right?
That's so good.
That's so good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Pretty good, huh?
That burger is so good.